Patrick's looking left the whole time, under some pressure, scrambles out of there and shovels it forward to McKinnon. Mahomes out of the gun. Bit of a low snap. Ronald Jones. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Humphrey got called for the hold, I believe. That's incorrect.
Well, it wasn't Tooney either. Here's Tony. Takes the end around into the end zone. Signal is touchdown. Motion McKinnon. Pacheco's in there as well. And they give it to Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chiefs rush 4, nearly get home. Renfro over the shoulder. Hauls it in.
And Henry with fresh legs. Dobbs throws. End zone shot. Pass caught. Touchdown. Under 3 to go in the first half. Lawrence keeps. Kirk. Touchdown. Jaguars. Dobbs is hit from behind. The ball's out. They're calling this a fumble at the moment. And the return by Allen for the touchdown.
10th play of this Tampa drive. It's a blitz from Dean Pease. Brady lofts it for the end zone. And it is the 50th touchdown of Kyle Rudolph's career. Fake it to Algier. Ritter rolling. Ritter floats it. It is caught for his first NFL touchdown. Look at end zone. And it is hauled in for the touchdown by Gabe. Ritter looking for another one. It's a wide open Olamide Zaccheaus for the touchdown.
And the confidence to know that's where I want to go with it. Go ahead, let it eat.
Hand to Patterson. He walks in. It's a touchdown for Atlanta.
And I know this is your time. You'd like to keep us updated.
Yeah, we'll keep everybody posted on Pittsburgh and Cleveland, Miami, and the Jets. We're underway as New England decided to defer after winning the toss. And here's Hines on the run back, breaking a tackle and taking it past midfield. And down the sideline he goes. This is storybook. An opening kickoff return for Damar Hamlin. And this place is absolutely going wild.
Getting the ball down the field now. Red zone's big, though.
2nd and goal. Fake again. Play action. Back of the end zone. Myers. Did he get the 2nd foot down? I'm not sure he did.
This is close. Very close.
I think it might have just been one just with the naked eye. But they say touchdown.
Only 3 rushing touchdowns to running backs this year, Patriots. They don't give it up to those guys.
They fake it to Singletary. He's got time at the 10. Looking for another option. There it is. Touchdown to Dawson Knox. He's looking at him.
Fake to him and then throw it inside.
2nd and goal. Back of the end zone. Wide open. Devontae Parker with the touchdown. Out again. Cincinnati could move up to the 2. And Buffalo could fall back to the 3 if the Bills lose here. Cincinnati goes on to a win, which you might expect. Baltimore shorthanded. Here comes Hines again. Oh my goodness! Can he do it twice? Is this for real? Can you believe it? Even a little Dion strut to the end zone. 101 yards.
Alert, alert. Safety's down. Does he stay down? Yes.
Oh, he got away from Uche. Boy, is he quick. Allen on the run and open. John Brown. Oh, my goodness. They call him Smoke. Team that controls it at the moment. If it wins, Jones to Parker. Reaches up. What a catch. Touchdown, New England.
Wow, this is what I was talking about earlier, Jim.
Diggs has been fairly quiet since early in this game. Not a catch in this half. But they're looking for him now! And there it is! Bingo! Diggs with the touchdown from long distance. Goes up! 1st and goal. 4-yard line. Fake to Cook. Cousins, end zone, touchdown, Adam Thielen. Ready? What's that? 2nd and goal. Madison, he's in for a Vikings touchdown.
All season long watching him, he's done well.
They get it into the hands of Velus Jones. And Jones keeps going. all the way to the end zone.
Wins. The defensive line was much lower and won that battle.
On third down, Madison in for his second touchdown today. 10th play of the drive. The fake to Herbert. Now Peterman finds his tight end, Kmet.
Oh, he gets in.
Takes it in for a Bears touchdown.
Beginning at the 48, first and goal, Mixon. Sledgehammering his way. No signal yet. Touchdown.
I was like, I don't know what they're waiting for. Zach Taylor ran all the way down to the 5-yard line. He was thinking about throwing the challenge flag. Somebody in the booth must have said, don't throw it, don't throw it. And next thing you do.
Down receptions already in this one. Williams the block at the left tackle. To the end zone. Chase. Touchdown. They beat Worley. Crochet. Drake. Moses a block and a touchdown. 4-yard touchdown burst. Drake. Anthony Brown. Look out! Hendrickson.
Ball's loose.
It is. Reader got it. Vacuums it in. Touchdown. Cincinnati.
Unbelievable start there. Here's Mills on 2nd and 8. Fires back in the end zone. It is caught. Brandon Cooks. Got everything you want to play that position in the NFL. Ellinger sold the fake. Well, wide open is Pittman for the Colts touchdown. Ellinger from the gun as they play down 3 points. Ellinger, boy, trying to somehow escape. That pass is picked off. Intercepted. Jonathan Grenard in for the picks. Peterson was just a perfect tonic. And exactly the kind of coach that they needed at that moment. Zach Moss. Moss still on his feet. And he is in. Touchdown.
It's probably going to be zone.
Mills protected towards the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. 60 seconds left in the quarter. Mills slinging it, and it's picked off. Intercepted. Rodney McLeod extends. Touchdown. Ellinger looking in his direction. Slinging it, caught. Moelle Cox. Colts playing their ultra prevent defense on 4th and 20. Mills buying some time. Fires towards the end zone, and it is caught.
Oh, my word.
Improbable.
2nd down, Andy Dalton has hit 3 separate targets. This is a repeat, and it's the right guy. Olave, touchdown. Hubbard won't get it. Darnold does. The ball came out. Now, was he over the goal line?
He had already crossed the plane. It doesn't matter after
Yard line. Brissett still with the ball. Now throws inside the 5 to the end zone. Pickett down the middle. Got his man for the touchdown. George Pickens. Harris to the end zone. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Watson, lots of time. Running out of time now and going to run it. Throws this side. Touchdown. Chubb. 1st and goal. Inside handoff. Derek Watt for the touchdown.
12th play of the drive. Eagles are threatening here. Boston Scott in. The blast. Scott won't go down. Touchdown. Philadelphia.
I'm thinking 2 plays if I'm the Giants.
Again, it's Webb. Right up the middle. Webb. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. 1:45 left. Giants have no timeouts remaining. Webb is going to take a shot to the end zone. Oh, what a grab. Kenny Golladay. Touchdown.
Back to throw it for the first time. Going over the middle has McLaurin racing in for the end zone and a score.
He takes that all the way untouched.
4-man rush. Prescott. That one might be a pick 6. It will be. Touchdown, Washington. Prescott firing, and it's caught for the touchdown. C.D. Lamb.
Graham. Curtis Samuel in the backfield now. Going to run a little option. Howe. Foot in the ground. Nice cut. Howe is in. Touchdown, Washington. 3rd down and 4. Herbert fires. He's got Allen again at the 5. Touchdown. 2nd and goal. A pitch to Murray. Latavius Murray with the touchdown. Herbert fires. Touchdown. Gerald Everett. Edmonds, the running back, on 1st and goal. Play fake. Wilson to the end zone. Touchdown. Eric Tomlinson. 2nd down and 4. Wilson to Tyler Beatty, the rookie, in his first NFL game. Down the sideline. And he is in. Touchdown. Wilson throwing. He's got a man. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton.
Great cover guy, but a guy who's very, very willing in the run game.
2nd and goal. Daniel rolling right, throws. He's got Keenan Allen for a touchdown.
And lower, so they fall innocently to the ground if somebody drops it.
Little end around. It's Atwell to the edge. Oh. Atwell to the end zone for a Rams touchdown. For Kenneth Walker with 15 yards. Gets Seattle a 1st down.
2 times in a row they've lined up with him offset.
Smith looking for the end zone and Lockett.
Oh, what
and he drops it in. Tyler Lockett with the touchdown.
With the Lions. Cooper back to Blau. Deep downfield for Green. And he catches it. A.J. Green will take it all the way into the end zone. Deebo Samuel in motion. Brock Purdy will dump it off to McCaffrey. He's got a blocker. He's headed for the end zone. And Christian McCaffrey has a 49er touchdown. Mitchell in the backfield. McCaffrey in motion. Elijah Mitchell has it. Bouncing into the end zone. And that's a 49er touchdown. Corey Clement straight ahead, and he is in for a Cardinal touchdown. 2nd and goal. Purdy, end zone throw. Oh, a fingertip catch. George Kittle has a 49er touchdown. 37-yard run down to the 6. Mitchell for the end zone, and in for another 49er touchdown. See if Mason gets his chance. Fake to him. Purdy throws, end zone catch. He holds on, and that is another George Kittle touchdown.
1st and goal. Williams to the right, to the end zone, to the lead. Detroit Lions touchdown. 13. Rodgers faking, throwing back in the end zone. Lazard touchdown. Green Bay. Williams into the end zone. The Lions retake the lead.